Okay, we're in tutorial 5 and we are on page 261. It says to scroll down. We're in the bottom pane and we're scrolling down to row 118, and this is where the total row appears just below the split bar. And then the next thing on page 262 that it's going to tell us is that it wants us to change the appraised value on Dark Canyon. And so we're going to find the art ID. I need to be on the home page. Use the find and select, and we are going to find, and you can see I've already entered this once. We are going to find the art ID 113, and we're going to use find next. Oops, it's doing that because I'm at the end of the row, so this is a good example to show you. Let me close this and go back up. It's looking at everything after where I am, and I had to go back and restart, so evidently it had a problem finding that. So I'm just going to go way up here, and it had already found it once, so it threw it off. So find and select, we're going to go find 113, and there's 113. That's Dark Canyon. Now yours will probably be showing in the bottom pane. It says that we need to change the appraised value to 8,000, and then the value at the bottom will adjust for that change that we've made. And now the next thing it says it wants us to do is to remove the split pane. So in order to do that, we need to go back to the View tab, and where split is highlighted, we're going to turn that off. So now we've removed the split, and we can go ahead and close this. We're done with that. So now we're on the top of page 263, and it wants us to remove the total row and clear the filter from the Art Objects table. So we are going to go to, let's see, I think that's on the Home tab. Oh, Table Tools, Design. We're going to clear the total row, and we are going to also clear the condition filter. And what it's talking about is the actual condition, this word, the filter that we have set there. So if we click on that, we can clear filter from condition. And then it tells us to use Control Home to go back to the very beginning. The next thing it wants us to do is insert subtotals. On page 264, the tip on the side says to be sure that we sort the table and then convert the table to a range before calculating subtotals. So we're going to click the category filter arrow, and it actually means the word category, the filter arrow, and it says to sort A to Z. And it keeps everything together. So it doesn't just sort that column, it sorts the whole row and keeps things in order. In the Tools group, on the let's see, Tables Design, we're going to use the Convert Range button. It's Convert to Range right here on the left. And then it says we have to answer this question as yes. Now to calculate the subtotals, we're going to click on the Data tab, and then we're going to, in the Outline group, we're going to click on Subtotal. So way over here, and it says Subtotal. So it's telling us to click on the subtotal, and the box opens up, and you can select what do you want to subtotal by. And so it says at each change in, which you just have to look at these, it says to click category. So we're going to sort by category. And then it says to, let's see, click the use function arrow if necessary for sum. That one's already there. And then in the add subtotal, we're going to make sure that it just has appraised value. Okay, and then it also says to make sure that we have checked the summary below data, and then click OK. Now it doesn't say anything about replace current subtotals. I'm not seeing that, so I'm going to leave that. We're going to click OK. And so now it has included subtotals by category, installation